Hello guys, and today I'm just want to show you a very quick simple feature that has been currently added into the IQ option app. These are the most exciting features that are currently have been added into the app, and they are they will blow your mind. They're exciting, unlike the old version where you could only bid starting from $1. At this time you can even bid starting from 0.01, just like any other. Now recently I tried FBS can even trade using our bid a quantity of around 0.01, but on IQ they were kind of a little bit hesitant to change that. But of recent, which is the new app, and people who are using the old app, I recommend that you uninstall and install the new app. There are very many exciting changes that you haven't seen in the IQ option desktop app, and probably also the mobile app. So probably if you've been using the old app, it's better first uninstall it and then reinstall again or update the app. You will be getting new exciting features that are really coming through in 2022. So now look at this feature. This is 0.1. Now of recent we never had, you couldn't bid a 0 point. The maximum quantity would be $1, but now surprisingly they have added this feature, and you can just bid from now the minimum amount or the minimum quantity that you can bid is actually 0.1 USDs. And this is very exciting for people who are using robots. Probably you want to put people who are dealing forex and they are coding on expert advisors. Most of the expert advisors are really given a predefined quantity that it will be bidding within itself. So normally most of the people use 0.01 for 100 USD. Some people use 0.1 for 100 USD. So if you're doing that on a platform that doesn't support that, it will really be hectic, or even it won't even work. So now that IQ has brought this, this would be a very good tool for us to exploit. So now thanks to IQ for this feature. But again you can also see there's also another exciting feature that I want you people to see. Now I will show you how to remove the margin levels. Trading in the margin levels, they had made it mandatory, but I don't know whether we shall make that. We shall also talk about that, how to trade without being in the margin level trading. Now another exciting feature here is it's about the chart. Now if you just realize that the previous chart, if you had for example, let me first reduce it to one. For example, as you're changing the time frames from probably one time frame or time interval to probably 1 hour, you would explain some glitches, or even sometimes it ends up putting some other time intervals. And also if you'd try to scroll around here, it would kind of mess up. That is in the old app, and that's why I'm recommending that for people who are running. Probably if you downloaded your app like 1 month back, it's better to re-download it or update it. You will be able to get this new feature in a stabilization version of the IQ option app, either desktop and also mobile app. Now look at this. The scrolling is stable, and if you want to zoom out or zoom in, and that's the most important fix that has been done, zooming in and zooming out. So it's really simple. If you zoom in, your time interval here doesn't change, unlike the old version. Wow, if you're zooming in or zooming out, you will find yourself having this time interval. Probably if you are in 1 hour, and if you're zooming out, you find the time interval entering probably in 4-hour interval, or even in 8-hour interval, even 12-hour interval. It will even skip up to a 7-day interval. That's 1 week. But this time they have fixed it that you can even just zoom in and zoom out within the same interval, and it really remains the same. It doesn't change. And even if you're zooming out, you can zoom out your chart perfectly to the smallest bit, and it won't change the time interval. So this is great, IQ. Thank you for the update. Anyways, you leave the link in the, or you just leave a comment if you really like this video, and if at all you know any other update in IQ option, you can tell us. But these are the most exciting that so far that are really making trading good and look better in IQ option. And maybe that's why I recommend IQ option for you guys. Most people who are dealing in options, binary, forex, and digital, all that. This is the perfect app for options. Now try it out. You will really appreciate, and you will tell me if you like IQ option. Please comment. So anyways, that's all I wanted to tell you. I will be bringing more exciting features about the IQ option. We shall also see they have kind of changed the stop loss and a set profit feature, unlike the old one where you had to click, then it pops up here, then you have to type in. You just have to go ahead and just type in right away from here. You see, this is good. You know, it kind of brings the chart all together and fixes. Now also, I think this one was brought a little bit earlier, where you had your, let me try to be your chart, or trying to be, for example, let me first buy this and we see whether it's really making sense. Okay, stop loss cannot be lower than the blah blah blah. Okay, anyways, let me first fix the stop loss. Actually, let me just remove it, then we try bid and see. Oh yeah, on a demo we can just switch to demo very fast, then we put bid. Now you see kind of your chart, or where you can see your bids, it has been brought down here, unlike the old one where it could fix itself somewhere here and the screen was kind of small, the pop-up was kind of small, you couldn't see all your bids very well. But right now they have brought it down here and made it kind of wide, and you can even be able to pull it up there, and you're good to go. You can set your stop loss from here, your take profit from here, and everything is actually cool, unlike the old version. And you can, even if you add more bids here, they will be just piling itself. Now another thing, interesting feature, if it's actually the same bid or the same for example, if it's an uptrend and you're adding an uptrend at the same time, they will be kind of piled together and they won't congest the whole thing, you know, coming from up and down. If at all you've opened very many bids at the same time, so it will kind of fix itself. If you will just open it only when you need to use it, just drop it down and put it back, drop it down and put it back. So kind of cool, and it leaves a lot of space for you. It doesn't even affect the chart. The moment you go back, the chart is okay. You can even zoom out and zoom in, and you realize that there's a lot of fixes that have been done on this app. And that's why I recommend, please, if you haven't updated your app, please do so as fast as possible, such that you can get hold of these exciting features of IQ option. So that's all, guys, I want to talk about. If you haven't updated your app, just go ahead and update it as immediately, as fast as possible. It would help you in bidding. Understand the old apps kind of had some issues, glitches, and it wasn't working very well. And also the zooming has been kind of made it easy, unlike the old app that would jump over and jump in the moment the internet goes off, and putting back the internet would almost change time intervals in all sections of the chart. And also, you know, so thank you to IQ option, and I hope you'll be bring more features and more updates. And we're still waiting for the language. We are still asking for IQ. We are actually putting it in the wish list that IQ should change the language, or even support more languages where we can code our EAs or expert advisors, because its language is kind of limited at the time. But if they can adjust a little bit and support the MT4 and MT5 very well, so it would actually help us more in coding our robots. So that's all, guys, I wanted to tell you. Make sure you go to the IQ blog and try to ask more questions, put more questions in the wish list, and hopefully in future more features and more coding languages will be put on the platform, and we'll be able to use the platform more efficiently. So that's all for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. We have a next video to continue with our trading strategy. My subscribers, make sure you don't forget, probably by the end of today I will be uploading that video, and just keep waiting for it. Anytime to be out, and we shall be explaining how to use that strategy that I unveiled. Was it yesterday or yesterday but one? I uploaded my last video. So that's it. You can just check in my videos, see the strategies I've been uploading, and this time we're going to start on them and see how we can explain them and how we can use them to make profits, and you know, that's all. Anyways, see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.